It was record numbers that made their way to Sandown Raceway for the 2010 Victorian Road Relay Championships. With the overall team standings tied at the top, this 8th round of XCR'10 would prove pivotal in the chase for the premiership. Turning our attention to the open men's race, it was Kane Willie from the Knox Club that got his team up to a flying start, leading them through the first changeover. With David Carver holding Geelong in good stead in second. Moving into the third leg, it was Ryan Christian from Geelong Region who'd take up the running, moving past the Knox athlete Jay Philpotts and setting his Geelong Region team up for a strong back half. Glen Huntly started to move their way through the field with Toby Rayner in third. With the race lead now in the hands of Geelong Region, Ryan Christian handed the lead over to Craig Mottram in his first appearance of the XCR'10 season. Covering the 2 laps of the Sandown course in a touch over 17 minutes, Mottram produced the fastest split of the day and handed a very comfortable margin over to Jason Woolhouse for the 5th leg. Knox continued to hang tight to their second placing as the Glen Huntly team started to edge closer in third. With the Geelong Region team developing an unassailable lead, Jason Woolhouse would hand over to Brenton Rowe, the final leg runner, to take the team down for the win in a club record time. The defending Road Relay champions Glen Huntly would move through the field and take second place.
I've been back in Melbourne for a couple of weeks. I wanted to see my family, obviously off the back of 3 months in Europe. So Sandown just happened to fit into the calendar. And as I said to the Geelong Cross Country boys a few years ago, whenever I'm in Australia and a race fits in, I'd love to come and do it. So they were able to fit me in and just found out we broke our record, the Geelong Cross Country team record here for Sandown today, which was great. So the boys are really happy. You know, I wanted to run quicker than my coach had run here. Chris Warlaw had run 17:33 here, and I think I ran 17:32 today. So he's going to be a bit annoyed. But no, I think just to come and run hard is the priority for me at the moment. I've come back off a quiet couple of years, obviously with injuries, so every race is a step forward, and today was another box ticked, and I'm pretty happy with the result. And I think for the other guys, for the members of the team, we had time targets to run to beat our previous record, and we did that by I think 8 seconds. We just found out, and we beat Glen Huntly. So I think we're looking pretty strong for the season. So for me to be able to come back and help with the team, help them achieve the goals that they've set here through the winter in Victoria, through the AV season and stuff is fantastic.
Buster Mottram did run for Geelong today, and so that made a bit of difference to us. And we had a couple not out, but we wouldn't have beaten them today. But as you say, with 2 events to go, we're equal on points at the top of the ladder. So you never know. And I hope Buster won't run the half marathon next Sunday, but we'll see.
In the women's open race, it was Melbourne University that went out to a surprise early lead, with Sophie Barker leading the women's field through the early stages. Working strolling through a rhythm, it was Rachel Johnson from Box Hill which would take her team through to the lead at the end of the first leg, with Barker close behind in second and Kylie Dick of Glen Huntly in third. Just off the pace in 4th and 5th it was Knox and Geelong Region. As the race continued to develop, it was Glen Huntly that moved to the lead through the halfway mark, with Box Hill hanging on to second, with Knox and Geelong Region close together, fighting out for the remaining podium position. At the line, it would be Glen Huntly that would come down to the win to take out the State Road Relays title. With Box Hill moving through into second, with Geelong Region coming through for bronze, making their first podium appearance of the XCR'10 season.
Yeah, didn't do too bad. I got 3rd fastest in the first leg, but not far behind the first girl, so I was pretty happy with that, but the team did really well, yeah.
Well, what's made the difference to us this year is really we've got incredible depth, as Kylie suggested. At the last moment today, one of our girls who was picked in Division 1 couldn't run on the starting line, so we brought a girl up from Division 2, and we still won by a substantial margin, and we've got a couple of our top girls out. I mean, Anna Thompson didn't run today, so Yeah, we're very pleased with the way they're going.
Glen Huntly's got such a proud tradition. Does that come into play when you get the team on the line really trying to maintain that strong tradition that Glen Huntly has in distance running?
It's got a great tradition, and and the camaraderie is absolutely fantastic, and it all comes down to Trevor, Vincent, and the atmosphere it creates for the club is absolutely incredible. So we're very, very lucky. But we've got just a great bond and a great club and a great network, and that's what pulls everyone together.
Also in action earlier in the day at the Sandown Road Relays were the hotly contested junior divisions. In the under-14 men's division, it was Geelong Region that continued their strong season to take the win.
Come on, Jack!
In the under-14 women's division, Bendigo Region proved victorious. Proving too strong for their rivals, the under-16 men's team from Knox took line honours. In the under-18 women's division, Wellington Athletic Club proved too strong for their rivals, taking the win. In the under-18 men's division, it was Knox who proved too strong, taking the win. In the under-20 women's division, Glen Huntly took line honours with a dominant performance. What's fast becoming tradition at the Sandown Relay event, Little Athletics Victoria again co-hosted the championship racing with a series of races for age groups 8 through to 15 years.
Good. I think everyone enjoyed themselves today. We had, as you said, we've had a big improvement on teams from last year to this year. So hopefully next year we'll improve it even more and develop the event as we go on. It's only a new event for us, so it's it's been a good day. It was really good having to combine with the under-13s and 15s out on the main track, which is good. Just sort of bringing them through and linking in both the juniors and the seniors in the one event, which I think is a fantastic. It's a good length seeing the strength you've got in the seniors as well. So hopefully, and then they can see that there's also juniors that they would be great if they can come down and help develop our teams as well, which would be great.
Now, Little Athletics are probably better known for the track and field component of it. The cross-country road racing, is that something that's growing and showing more interest? Yeah,
cross-country has. There's been a cross-country for quite a while now, and we've just started obviously bringing the road relays in. So if we can try to, we're wanting to try and develop the cross-country season more so now. Like we run it in individual centres, and so it's sort of small isolated groups. So whether that's the best model or not, we can. We wanted to go down and have a look at that and see whether that's still the best model to go with.
With only 2 rounds remaining in XCR'10, there's still many premierships up for grabs. The series now turns its attention to the Half Marathon Championship at Burnley. Until then, this is Tom Nixon for Athletic TV at Sandown.
Time today, please, Troy?
Before it gets dark, maybe keep you out here for a bit longer.